Welcome back to an episode of Mastering Programming. In today's episode, I want to speak about 5 different things that I absolutely am starting to hate about social media, about technology in general, and I'm sure a lot of you also experience those, but I'll be speaking about them. They're just 5 things, but I can guarantee that you relate to at least a few of them. Now, the first thing that I absolutely hate, and I hate every day even more as I'm using the internet, and I use it a lot whether I'm working or researching something or making a YouTube video or even playing games or searching for answers, it has just become so annoying. Even just going and scrolling through TikTok, it's ruining the entire experience. Now, that is the excessive use of algorithms. Now, we all know we all heard the word algorithms. I'm someone who actually right now in my role is working with algorithms, and they're really good. They help speed up things. They help show users what they need to do or run specific operations. But at some point, it shouldn't be the main thing used to decide what content should be displayed to you. When I'm going on TikTok right now, basically 9 out of 10 videos are exactly the same, discussing the exact same topics, discussing the exact same opinions. They even have the exact same narrative and the exact same opinion on what they're trying to say all the time. I haven't seen a different point of view since like 5 months ago. Once I liked one video or once I shared one video to one of my friends, I could even be sharing it and saying, bro, this looks so bad. I hate this. I don't know why it showed up. All of a sudden, all my videos are going to look exactly the same. Now, it doesn't stop with TikTok. It's on YouTube. Right now, if I go on TikTok, and search up for one song, even if I search up, let's say, for some Afrobeats, I'll listen to one song and the next 20 songs will be things that I've heard before because it decided that I like it, and I do, and it decided that I will probably not skip it if it shows the same music, and now I only listen to the exact same stuff. It's so rare when a new song gets presented to me, and it's not just music, it's everything else as well. Because I usually watch tech reviews, most of my videos as soon as I launch YouTube is exactly the same. It's discussing tech reviews. It could be even the exact same product just being reviewed over and over again by different content creators, and that's because the algorithm decided that I like it. Now, a few days ago, I was logged out of YouTube and I came to look for a video that I want, and I was presented with so many different options that I never used to see. It was as if I suddenly left my house and saw the whole world change. And a lot of them were bad. A lot of them were things that I don't necessarily want to watch. But some of them were really good. I subscribed to like 3 different channels just because I started seeing what they do and I liked it. And I would have never been presented with those channels if it wasn't for me being signed out or me being on incognito or something like that. Now, the final thing on why this pisses me off is when you're trying to look for an answer or when you're trying to look for a specific solution to a problem that you're going through. For me, usually that comes when I'm working. I'm a programmer. I search for how do I do this? And because usually I go to a specific website, now I only get answers from that website or from those few websites that I check. I know the internet has so many different answers. I know there's so many people that answered my question, but basically the entire first page is just things that I've seen before or things that I've liked before or commented on or reviewed or stayed on the page for more than 10 seconds. For me to get proper answers now, I need to go on Safari, I need to go on Chrome, I need to be on private so that it doesn't know who I am, and then I get my answers. And go ahead now, search for anything on Google, just ask food near me or new movies to watch, and do that while you're on your account, and then log out and search it again, and you will generally see different answers that you might like, you might enjoy. So overall, I think the first one here is the excessive use of algorithms and how it's affecting content. It's affecting videos I want to see, music, general information. And finally, I think overall this really makes you bubbled up. I usually don't see different opinions or things that challenge my opinion and ideas anymore. It's usually things that actually support it. And maybe even not that. Maybe it's a particular hatred that I have towards something, and now I'll continue to hate it because I'm only being presented with videos that make me hate it even more. It's horrible, and I absolutely hate it. I think there should be a way to at least reduce what's being presented or at what percentage. So maybe today I want to watch random things, or tomorrow I want more accurate things that are based on my history. I think there should be an option for that at some point. But I just miss the days when I can open YouTube and really be surprised by what I'm about to see. And now it's just starting to feel like it's a bit boring because I'm watching the exact same stuff. Now, the second thing is ads. Now, I get it. Some platforms, they entirely depend on ads to make money. For example, Facebook is free only because they present you with ads, but it's becoming too much. I was just wondering, like legit right now, before I start this point, on when was the last time I saw someone's post on Facebook, and honestly, I don't even remember. It's mainly now either ads or sponsored content, so someone can pay to get their video, and I can like that video to be shown on Facebook, but that's not why these platforms started. Instagram and Facebook started just so I can see what my friends are doing or my friends are sharing or what they think about particular things, and I just don't see that anymore. It entirely covers the content. It stops organic searches. Even if I'm searching on something in Google, most of the, like if I'm searching for a product, the top 5 searches are probably going to be ads. Now, this doesn't mean that they're better products. It just means that that person had more money to pay and now they're at the top. They could be legitimate better options somewhere, and I just wish there was a way. Maybe I don't have the solution, but I just wish there was a way to really make it easier to browse on content without having to see 1,000 ads at the same time. And I don't know if you experience this yourself or not, but oh my god, if I'm trying to read an article, if I click on one of those Facebook articles and something that I'm interested in, it can even be by reputable like news agencies. Like if I click on a Daily Mail article and I'm trying to read what it is, the amount of pop-ups, the amount of ads that will show up is impossible to actually have a good experience, to the point where now I need to turn the reader mode on the iPad or the iPhone so it just entirely blocks those ads. But it's becoming too much. There surely is a way where these companies can continue to serve ads, and some of these ads are cool actually. I've bought a few things after seeing some of these ads in a way where it's not actually going to disrupt the actual experience of what I'm trying to watch or what I'm trying to see. Now, the fourth one is, I don't know if this one's if a lot of you will agree on this or not, but, and this is the one before the last one, it's the saturation of features and apps. Now, Facebook is amazing, Instagram is amazing, TikTok is amazing, YouTube is pretty cool. I spend most of my day on YouTube. But the amount of features now that I don't know if people use it, I don't know if maybe I'm just not the one using it, but the amount of options available in apps is becoming ridiculous. And some of it is just repetitive. TikTok started with the short content, and now Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube now have it. YouTube was already doing so well with its long formatted videos, and I love them. I have never went on YouTube Shorts, maybe by accident, or maybe I went on it and I liked it, but I hate it. It's just not made for it. TikTok is really good for that, and now we're getting reels on Instagram or short videos on Facebook or YouTube Shorts, and it's just becoming like every app is trying to do exactly what every other app is doing, while these apps separately are actually much better. Facebook especially is becoming huge. They now have a marketplace where you can buy and sell things, and I love it. I actually use it and I make a lot of money and buy a lot of things from it. You can play games using Facebook, you can message people, you can view posts, you can do whatever. But I think at some point you need to really refine what you're offering, otherwise it becomes too much. It's just like this TV remote, how I use like 1 or 2 buttons on it and everything else. See, I don't even know what these colors in it are, and we're going back a step here where apps are also starting to add all this random stuff that I don't know, I don't think a lot of people are using it. Now, finally, number 5 is subscriptions, and I have almost every subscription there is out there, so I understand I'm part of the problem, but there needs to be a way when it comes to content to organize subscriptions. There is no way I need to go and look at Google first to check which platform or which streaming service provides the show that I need, go subscribe to that streaming service just for one show. There has to be a way where you can do it. In fact, right now I'm starting to even prefer not paying for any of these and just renting or paying for it from Google Play or from Apple TV, for example, where I can just purchase the show that I want or the movie that I want. Because right now I pay $10 to Apple, I pay $20 to Netflix, I pay $10 to Disney Plus. I'm using someone else's Amazon Prime, and it's almost reaching like $50 or like $40 a month, and I don't know if it's just becoming worth it anymore. I think it's starting to be way better to just not pay any of that and just go and buy them. Or actually, the better option, in my opinion, is now starting to be piracy. Piracy has never been as justified as it is now. I don't care what anyone says. I don't know if people are saying, like, obviously it is bad, it's illegal, whatever, but stop me from pirating your movie by providing a proper service, something that doesn't cause a headache. And the crazy thing is that you don't need a lot of settings to get good quality in piracy. Like, I can guarantee you, any movie or show that I want, I can go on some piracy websites that I use, and I can get it at least in HD or 1080p straight away. I turn Netflix, and it's different if it's on my phone than if it's from my laptop, then from the TV. To get good quality on the TV, it takes so much effort than to get it from the iPad. And sometimes there's so many options that I need to do. I need to click on my user. I need something that continue to watch. It doesn't even work properly. A lot of the times I would click on it and it would be like 10 minutes behind. And now the piracy and the pirating websites even have those features. They've got dark mode, they've got light mode. You can click on a movie and you exit 2 days later, you come back and it will even remember where you stopped. And honestly, it's for free. That's a huge reason, and it has everything all at once. I don't even think if something's going to be available. I just know it will be available at good quality at any time. And most importantly, it doesn't use the heavy algorithms that stop me from viewing a billion other movies. I go on it and it's just straight away organized or set to show me the most recent movies that came out. It doesn't care what I watched before. It doesn't care what I'm going to watch next. It's just going to show it. And I like that because a lot of the times I end up clicking on something so random, but I actually end up loving it so much. Well, on Netflix now, it's showing me exactly the same movies that I've been watching. I want to watch something else, a different idea maybe. Anyway, that was my rant, and you can tell I got really angry towards the end here, but those were the 5 new things that are in social media and technology, mainly just social media really, that I absolutely hate. And they're not for a particular reason. Like I said, they're not necessarily piracy or security risks. They're just simply things that I'm disliking, things that I hate, and things that are generally just making the experience or the user experience really hard to enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you do leave a like and comment below what you think. Maybe you've got a few things that you also don't like. Make sure you leave them below so I can know. If you have any solutions to any of the things that I just mentioned, please do let me know. I didn't just make this video because I wanted to. I actually needed to speak about this with someone. So let me know. Thanks so much for enjoying my video, and I hope to see you in the next episode.